Alright, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna do some Lurk gameplay today. So, just to do a quick overview of the deck, goal is with your Lurker cards to build up huge attacks with these guys, ultimately overrun your opponent. So you got Rek'Sai as the hero and Pyke, and they're both the Lurkers. So this deck's pretty straightforward. You've got a couple of your smaller guys here. Whenever you attack on your turn, the Lurk activates if the top card of your deck also has Lurk. And then each Lurker, wherever they are, gets +1 attack granted to them. So this can definitely stack up damage quickly. This is kind of a deck where you try to run over your opponent before they can get their game plan going. So let's go through the cards that we've got here and kind of what they do. So you've got your 1-drops here. Sharkling, Rek'Sai Hatchling, there's your basic lurkers, and then you've also got Treasure Seeker here, just a really strong 1-drop. Even though they're not a lurker themselves, it's still good to have to help trigger those effects as often as you can. And we've got for 2-drops, Chronomancer for the predict. So one of the things that you really gain a bonus from is either having your lurkers on the top of your deck, or you have Rek'Sai or Pyke. These both have special conditions when they hit Lurk. So Rek'Sai grants extra +1 whenever they're the top card in your deck. And Pyke flips into Death from Below, which is a very strong spell that's very hard for opponents to counter. And so you've got Bone Skewer also can, as a way to put, basically it's a removal spell, but also can put your followers or your champions onto the top of their deck as well. Call the Pack. This is again a puts card on top from your hand on top of the deck. So it's a good way if you have, for example, Rek'Sai or Pyke in your hand and you want to put them on top of your deck and get a guaranteed trigger activation with that, or just need a lurker on the top of your deck to trigger Lurk. You've got your Redfin Hammer gets vulnerable. So Ruthless Predator. This is a card to help kind of boost your attack a little bit, and then also can get something vulnerable. So this is a good way to flip Rek'Sai, because one of Rek'Sai's issues is if she doesn't level up, her round end condition puts her back into the deck. And so you definitely want to attack with 10+ power in order to flip her whenever you can. And so this is kind of one of the ways to help get her that damage. Snapjaw Swarm is good for it creates a free attack, so you can play this on your opponent's turns, on your opponent's attack turns, to help get in another Lurk trigger. So again, Lurk triggers are extremely important for this, and that's kind of the goal of this. So I call her a good 3-drop with a Lurker tag, plus it predicts. And so you're using that predict to help choose which Lurker should go on the top of your deck. Got Pyke here, so Pyke is really good when he transforms. His level up, whenever he kills an enemy, he strikes a nexus. So if you get 1 kill on him, he can really continue triggering this ability here. And so sometimes you can get a complete board wipe with Pyke's level up. And so you just got to get 15+ damage, but this counts all allied Pykes, no matter where they're at. Count for that trigger. And then you've got a couple of the bigger ones. So the Under Titan, basically, if it's got 8+ power, it gets Fearsome, Overwhelm, and Spell Shield. So again, this is a very strong card once you get that Lurk built up on there. The Doombreaker, very strong Overwhelm card. Doesn't have the extra bonuses if it has 8+ power like this one does, but it's a guaranteed Overwhelm. Then Jawfish, when you play it down, all your Lurker allies will strike random enemies. Now again, this is very random, so you can have 2 Lurkers strike the same. You could have, if you've got a board full of 5 Lurkers, they can all strike the same unit, so you just don't know exactly where it's going to land, but this is a good way to help clear out boards late game. So that's kind of the deck. Again, overall, you're just trying to get those Lurk triggers as much as you can, and then you kind of overwhelm your opponent. So Rek'Sai's got a very good level up. When they level up, create 3 random Lurkers are in hand, and again, that Lurk or attack grants +1/+0. So it's a good way to get your Lurker allies really buffed up. So she's kind of the finisher of the deck. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in a couple games with it. So I'll be playing ranked mode. Right now, Silver 3, A9 LP. Start. So these aren't, again, not a very high-end players we'll be going up against, but just to give you kind of an idea of how the deck works. This is a very much a high roll deck, so you can sometimes have great hands and you just completely run over your opponent. Other times, if you get unlucky, if you're not hitting your lurk triggers, you can just kind of fall flat. So very much RNG heavy. Of course, there are things you can do to increase your win rate. There's still some skill involved, but a lot of it is reliant upon the randomness. All right. So Mulligan, I always want to get since I'm acting first, a 1-drop. Really important to try to get a 1-drop as soon as you can. So Treasure Seeker is at least a 1-drop. It's not a lurker, but it can still activate the lurk if we have something on top of the deck. So we'll go in with this. Looks like we're playing Familiar Shadows. Probably something with Iceborne. Let's see. So there's the lurk trigger. Okay, that's good. All right. So we got our Doombreaker. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting hand here. We didn't really get what we expected in terms of usually have a couple smaller lurkers here to kind of get you going, but we didn't really get that this time. Okay, so let's go ahead and predict, see if we can get something top. We'll go with, let's go with Pyke. So I definitely want to get that flipped Pyke is very, very strong. So we can go ahead and let's go ahead and get the Walking Sands out, get a little extra damage in since he's only got down to 1. He can, of course, block this, but we want to just attack with everything right now. Put the pressure on him. It is a bit strange we don't have any lurkers at all, so... Okay. Besides the Doombreaker, but we got Pyke coming in. This will be good. So normally you want to save Pyke for your really, important turns. Or if you want to remove something, he's very good with that. We'll see, okay. So what we could do is just do this and then open attack. Since he doesn't have any champions here that we're super worried about, and he's tapped out, go ahead and do this, and then we can actually use Feral Prescience and get a predict in to kind of make sure we're getting something good. Oh, we got the Rek'Sai too. Okay, we can't quite get her flipped, so let's go ahead and do this. I do like this because we can get Call the Pack to put on Rek'Sai, so let's do this here, and let's just attack in. Now you could have Vengeance on here, that's the one thing we could be worried about here. Or Grasp, okay, Grasp works too. Okay. Okay. Fortunately, we can't really spend any of this extra mana, but we do have Call the Pack for the next time we need to attack the Rek'Sai. Okay. So we've got a Undying here. Interesting. Okay. 2 Undyings. Okay, so we're just going to let this go through. They cannot block. Don't think we're too worried about them. So I think next turn we're going to do Rek'Sai and then... Okay, let's first do this. See if we can get a predict in. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the Snapjaw Swarm going. So now depending on what he does, maybe a Ruination here? Avalanche, okay. Okay, fair enough. So now we can, again, Rek'Sai in here. We can use the Ruthless Predator, get her up to 8, and then she'll trigger, since we know we've got a lurker in here. Depending on if he's... Okay, he's got a kill there. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So we know we're getting +2, right? So we're at 11, 13. Can't quite get there. Okay. Well, we can do this, actually. We can get there. I'm trolling. We can definitely get there. We've got it right here. And that'll be it. Yep. Got him. Alright. So we want to know. That was a very interesting deck we just played. Not sure we're going to get very many of those freebies. But this is silver, I guess. So, you know. Alright, up to silver 2. Keep going. Alright. See if we can get game number 2. But I do like the Lurk deck. It's fun to play. I mean, I guess it is very RNG heavy, so if that bothers you, then I understand that it's not necessarily the most fun when you low roll. But I don't know, I enjoy it. Alright, Teemo Caitlyn. Okay, this seems like an actual deck here. So we're acting second, so I can go ahead and keep this, and the third is good too. So this is 1, 2, 3. That's fine with me there. Okay, now we got a Lurker here. I think I still want to open Treasure Seeker, excuse me. And okay, we only drew Rek'Sai. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't really matter then. I guess we can go ahead and get this going. Since he's going to get the free attack, he's probably never going to block with Teemo. So we'll go ahead and do this first, and then we'll see what he does here. If we have to, we can just attack with Chronomancer. Okay. So I do want to get the predict in, just to make sure we can get a Lurk trigger here. Not the greatest. I guess we can go with Lurk, the Doombreaker. A little bit high cost, but we still got some things to fill out a curve. So we'll go ahead and do this since he's just passing. Yeah, so Teemo's probably never going to block in this one. So we can go ahead and get our 1-1 here, I think. Are we worried about him attacking with that? I think if he attacks with that, we're okay. I think that's kind of a bad attack, but okay. Poison Dart, sure. It's not a big deal. That's hitting our... Okay. He could attack with this, I suppose. But it looks like he's keeping it back. Okay. Alright, getting a few mushrooms here, but hopefully that's going to be... it would be... If we get our vulnerable guy, we could pull him in, but I think we're just going to go with... Okay, we've got the Bone Skewer. This actually could be a good way to remove Teemo here. We'll go ahead and take the Swarm, I think. And then I'm thinking I might even want to play this, just to force another block out from him, or removal. There's a lot of damage coming in for him, so... He could get one value block on this, but that's the only one. So if he wants to take that, he can, but... Yeah, he's going down to 6, okay. Yeah, we're just putting him on a clock now. Okay, and he's poking, seeking face. Interesting. Okay. I guess he does get the triggers on these, so that's what he's wanting. We do have the Bone Skewer, so we can prevent whatever he decides if he just open attacks with Teemo. We also can do this, so we can play both of these. Okay, I think we're okay with doing this. In fact, I think I'm okay with this, actually. And then if he's got a removal, we make him use it, right? We couldn't do this because he has a Mystic Shot, but let's just go with this. If he's got removal, he's got removal. He's gonna try it. Yeah, he's got something. Oh, all players draw 2? Okay. That's fine with me. Okay. So we know this is on top, so we don't need to predict. So we'll go ahead and do this, get the free Lurk trigger in. See if he blocks it or not. He does block, okay. So now we could open attack, but we might as well... Okay, he's going to have something now. So now we would not open attack here. May prank us. Oh, another Teemo in, okay. So let's see what we get here. Another Lurker. So I'm thinking we can get the Doombreaker in. Get that Overwhelm damage in. That's probably worth it. Could have predicted first, just in case he pranks. Maybe that's worth it, but he may not even prank now because of this. Okay. Okay. Just 2. Not bad, not bad. Right, let's go ahead and predict here. See what we can get. Definitely want to do Pyke. That way we'll have another removal skill. We'll go ahead and do this. He still gets a couple, you know, but if he's got to basically block here with this. Yeah, so he doesn't really have any great blocks. Teemo's dead. That's good. We do have this as well. So if he does not, even if he opens, we can still do that. And we got the Pyke spell coming in, so now we can lurk from below. So let's go ahead and do this. Forces him to trade it. Yeah, he has no choice but to take that. We'll go and keep this just in case he's got a another Teemo. So we'll play this down. He's got his third Teemo. We can just whack it with this. Okay. And he's out. Alright, so that's 2-0. Nice. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep it going. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite decks in the game. You know, you can definitely make out plays for your opponent. But again, the RNG is very heavy in this game. So if you miss your lurks, you know, you happen to have a bad draw where you're just not getting the cards you need, or you only get top end early game. You know, this deck definitely needs to have a strong early game. Very difficult to overcome if you're not getting your lurks in. Alright. Plunder. Okay. First, so I'm just going to full mulligan for a 1-drop. Okay, we did not get it, so that's not a good sign there. We got this. Okay, so unfortunately we did not hit the 1-drop to get going, but we can predict and play this on 2. So, not great, not the end of the world either. Okay, and he's actually going to parlay our face just for the plunder proc. Okay. Very aggressive by our opponent here. We got Pyke. Oh man, that would have been nice had we gotten our first one. Alright, so we'll go ahead and predict, see if we can get a lurker on top. Okay, this will be good. That's a 2-drop. Go ahead and get in for our 1 damage. He can block this. He actually has a lurker himself. Okay. So he's going to go ahead and trade there. That's fine. He does get his plunder proc in. We do have 2 Rek'Sais. I'm not opposed to using one of these right now. Let's go and do this. We want to have people on the board, actually, so we probably shouldn't. Oh, there's Pyke again. Wow. So this will be good. We definitely have to attack in now, even if he's got something. Okay. Sure, he really wants to get his plunder procs in. Alright. Okay. We got the Jagged Butcher too. Sure. Okay, we do have our next Pyke coming in. Death from below. We'll probably want to save that one. Go ahead and do... Let's do this. That way we can also trade with this if we need to. Okay. Need to just prevent damage, I think, right now. Okay. So he's definitely getting the plunder. He's at 4 or 5. He's had it every turn, it looks like. Alright. And he gets to steal, which is not that great against this deck, because it's mostly lurkers. Although they do have the extra lurk. Yeah. Okay. So we could just... I mean, do we kill this? Do we let that go? I think let's just kill it. Let's just prevent damage right now. Okay. So we could do this now, but I think I want to hold that. I think I want to go... Let's see. Let's get this going. Let's just get this going. See if he plays Gangplank or Sejuani. Alright, we'll do this now. He may have a removal spell. Okay, maybe not. Nothing. Nice. So up to 5 attack on our... So this could be Sejuani here. Yep. Sejuani. Sure thing. So he's definitely going to get a kill here. We can't, unfortunately, get this... so we'll go ahead and get the big boy, I think, online, right? Just in case we want to do this. But yeah, unfortunately, he gets the free kill here, which is too bad. And the plunder proc. Okay. So that actually we have to block this way, don't we? Otherwise, we don't get a kill. Yeah, that's too bad. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this is where it becomes tough once they have their Sejuani online. Okay. Okay. Alright, so if he's got, you know, this could be tough here. So let's start with this, see what he does here. Very possible he's got something to get a trigger on here. I think I'm going to go ahead and put down a Rek'Sai, because we got a second one in hand. We'll see what he does here. Okay. So surely he's going to have something, but I think we got to go for this. Okay, hit the Lurk. Hit the Rek'Sai here. So again, very likely he's got something to stop this. Okay. Or he's just going to go with this. So up to 5 on these. So this is at 7. So we could do this as well. Okay. Alright. This is fine with me here. Okay. So he does have the warning shot. So he's got a guaranteed blast here with this to freeze everything, and then we can come in with Pyke. And get the kill there if he decides to use it. He did get to steal something of ours. But yeah, Sejuani is definitely our big worry here, is how do we take this down? We have to get rid of this frostbite. This is going to be really tough to deal with otherwise. He's got to use something to freeze if he tries to attack. Otherwise, we can just block here, get the kill. Okay, so he's going to go with the Lurker. Okay, I still think we're okay. If I do this on here now, he's got to just use that. But then at least we'll have one blocker. Is that worth it? He can always pull that in there. I think we just do this now, force his hand, I think. Because even if he does this, he can't replay a Sejuani, so he's got to do it right now, the warning shot. But our Pyke will still have damage. Oh, he got the Fury of the North. Okay. I guess that works as well for him, doesn't it? Alright. Well, that's too bad then. Okay. Alright, so that should probably end it for us now. Because he can just pull this here. And then that's killing everything, yeah. Okay. We can keep Pyke alive. So we'll go down to... So he can do 8 plus this if he wants. He doesn't actually need to do that now, does he? interesting. Okay. So this, I guess this ensures Pyke dies, right? Do this. So he's going to do down to 5. Plus 4 plus that. So yeah, I think we just do this. We keep Pyke alive then. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So they still have this for Pyke. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So he should win at this point. There really shouldn't be a way for us to win. Now that he was able to keep that. Okay. Yeah, I think we're lost in this game. He can just do this at any point. And he's got to kill. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and surrender now. We can't win this one. Alright. 2-1. Yeah. Unfortunately, he was able to get the Sejuani protected with the Fury of the North. But, you know, it happens. It happens sometimes. Yeah, that's a matchup. Once they get their Sejuani online and level it up, if we don't have removal for it, we end up dying. Okay. Callista, at least spider aggro, it looks like. Aggro can also be a hard matchup. Okay. This is pretty good. I think I'll drop one of these. We can definitely have this for as well. Actually, we might as well keep all of this. We're going against aggro, so we can play down on 1. And then on turn 2, we can get 3 attackers out. We got the 3 1-drops, so yeah, we might as well. Or let's go ahead and do this actually. Get the guaranteed lurk in there. Okay, Rek'Sai's great here. Could have gone for the call to pack to put Pyke back in, but I think this is fine. Okay, so this is fine with us, because even if he trades here, we're okay with that. And he doesn't even trade. Okay, interesting. So it looks like Mistwraith. Maybe this is an Allegiance deck here. Okay. So we could go with this here. Probably fine. We could do this. This gets into free attack. Yeah, let's do it. And it buffs this up, so now this can block everything too. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do this trade, I think. Because we've got some 1-drops coming in now. Go ahead and play this one here. Alright. Again, we've got a lot of 1-drops. We might as well get all these down. He might do the mist color. Yep, red color. Okay, sure. We're just going to keep going with everything. We'll keep this back because he can trade with it pretty good. So now we'll miss our lurk. Nothing in the world. Okay, we can keep the pressure up on him. And now we're winning because we've got enough guys. He just doesn't have the guys right now. Alright, down to 8. We've got this in hand too, so this is good. Go ahead and play our Pyke out. Okay, he whiffs it. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So I think we let this go through. Yeah, we don't even block that. Okay. Alright, I think I'm okay with just doing this, doing more. Let's first predict. Let's see what we can get here. We don't want any of these, actually. We're going to skip that. So we don't even have a guaranteed lurk now. Let's do this. Forces him to have another fearsome blocker. Could also do Rek'Sai depending on what he plays here. I think I want to hold off on Rek'Sai another turn or so. Let's see what he does though. Okay, Callista. Okay, so if we do this, it's almost forces attack, but we just don't have any cards in hand, right? Alright. Alright, and we missed the Lurk again. Okay. Okay. When we get the Pyke trigger. Alright. So, unfortunately, we've missed Lurk a couple times here. Okay, gets the drain, sure. We do have a trade here. Okay. Bone Skewer, okay. So we could put Rek'Sai here. Nah, let's just go. Let's just pass here. Okay. See if he attacks with everything. He's got the Elise 2. I think we're okay with this. Because we still can block everything with this. Go there. Here, here. And if he ever tries to kill this, we can at least hit something with it. Okay. He's probably got something. Oh. Spiderlings. Okay, so he does level up. We could do this just to kill that. Is that worth it? And he's on the top of the deck. Yeah, let's just do this. Then she's got regular spiders. And we've got this as leveled up. You know what? I should have waited. There's no reason for me to do it now. I should have waited because I would have killed all these. Yeah, that was a misplay there. I forgot his trigger up would trigger that. Yeah, that was a big misplay for me. Dang. Okay. Alright. Well, not the end of the world, but yeah. Definitely should not have played it out that way. We could have had a free board against him. Okay. Go ahead and do this now. Okay. This Rex has not flipped yet. We do get kill both of these guys. Okay, he's got a Mist Wraith. Okay. Okay, so he does get a kill on us if we open here. Okay, call the pack, nice. So we'll just skip this attack, or I mean skip this block, obviously. Not too worried about that. Alright, okay. So let's go ahead and do... Let's do this, let's see what we can get. So we can do this. We can do this, and then we can do this maybe at the end. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. He's gotta have a third unit. Otherwise, we've got a... Yeah, I know Rek'Sai will go back in, but this means he's got to block up everything. Because then we can always just do this if this isn't a unit. Alright. Do you have removal or no? Alright, got him. Okay. Definitely could have played that a little better, but we got the victory in the end. Okay. Alright, so 3-1 so far with this deck. Not too bad. Let's keep going. Let's see how we can do. I am on the EU server with this account, so right now it's a little bit, it's nighttime in North America, so might not be too many guys. Okay. Alright, looks like the Sun Disk, Mono Shurima. Alright, starting second, so I think I'm good with keeping one of these. We can keep one of these as well for a third turn. I think this is fine. Would like to get a 1-drop, but okay, now we got the 1-drop too. Sweet. So now, depending on if he has a 1-drop or not, we can Red Fin Hammer before we open, but oh nice, we got another pretty good start here. Okay. So no 1-drop for opponents, so we'll go and get this down. Very easy for them to have something if we don't open, but we've got 2 of these now. So now we got this. I'm going to go ahead and play them all out. Because if he doesn't have anything here, it's really good. Okay, so that's, he does have that. Okay, so he gets 1 good trade on us. But we also can get in for more damage doing this way. So, okay. So we'll go ahead and attack. We get the Lurk. Very nice. Okay. Alright. And now we can do this to open our opponent's next attack if they don't open. Even if they open, not the end of the world. We'll see what he does here. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this then. We get the Lurk, it's really nice. Oh, we didn't get it. Dang. Okay, so you can block with this. That's the risk though with these. Sometimes you just don't hit it. Okay. So that's not great, but it's also not the end of the world. So I'll go ahead and block one of these. I want to keep one around for just to make sure I can trigger this. Okay, Bone Skewer. So let's go and get the predict in. Definitely Pyke here, be good. And then I'm just going to go with this. I'll keep this back because it has an unfavorable trade. Actually, you know what? I'm not worried about that, right? If he goes there, clears our board. Right? Yeah, we're not too worried about that. Now let's keep it back. Let's keep it back. No reason to risk it for now. No reason to risk it right now. See if he doesn't have Xerath. Okay. Okay, sure. So this could be yeah, Renekton coming in. So we've got 2-0, so we can get 4. So we can do this now. Right? Just to get the guaranteed kills. Otherwise he gets, when he attacks, he gets to vulnerable this. Gain something. Could have Shape Stone or something like that. Hourglass, sure, okay. We could do this to get rid of that Hourglass. I like that. Could have Exhaust or something on there. Okay. So Pyke still comes out. He just gets a free attack here. I think we can take 7. Not too worried. We've got this. So we can pull in something. So first let's do this right here. See if he plays anything big. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and get the Under Titan going. That sounds good to me. So if we play something, we can always pull it in. Okay. So I'll go ahead and pull this guy up then. He could have Exhaust or something, right? Okay. So he does get that going. Unfortunately, nothing we can do about that. But we still get the kill here. So that wasn't great. So we used our Bone Skewer early, but yeah. That's pretty good by opponent. He's down to 2 cards. So if he finds his champions, that's pretty bad for us. Oh, and there's his champion. Okay. So go ahead and get this going here. See if he just attacks or not. Oh, he's got a Zir. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. And in there. Assume he's going to attack with this. We'll see if he does or not. Guess he's not going to. Okay. We'll do this here. Okay. Looking a little scary here. Looking a little scary. We're kind of in top deck mode, unfortunately. Alright, we'll go and do this. See what we get. Don't think we want any of these. I think we're just gonna risk it. Okay.
I have waited millennia to hear your cheers.
So we'll go ahead and do this. Is it even worth it to attack? Probably not, right? I think we can't even attack here. We gotta protect our health. Okay. Yeah. I think we lost this one. Let's go ahead and surrender. Okay. 3-2. Yeah, not much we could have really done there. We could have maybe held on to the bone skewer. Maybe that was a little better. But, you know, he had a good start against us. And his 3-1s and 2-1s really trade well into our guys. So sometimes it happens. And he was able to get those 2 allegiance draw champions. So, yeah, that was pretty strong. Pretty strong overall. Yeah, that game I think we could have definitely played better, though. I think we should have held on to the bone skewer a little bit more. But credit to the opponent, they played well. Alright, mono green with Viego, Hecarim, and Thresh. Okay. Okay, here. Alright, we can keep this because we can get a guaranteed Lurk predict. I think I like that. Got Rek'Sai, okay. Another Rek'Sai in hand. Alright. Okay. Get that predict in. Actually, I think I'm going to do this because we can pull one of these out at some point. Okay, he's going to trade. Sweet. Okay. Could have taken the Snapjaw Swarm to get another one in. Definitely worth thinking about. Alright, we'll go and do this, I think. And then assuming he doesn't... And then we can pull one of these in. And, okay, he's doing the Undying. Push one of those back, he's on top of the deck. And we'll go ahead and do this. And he can't even block it with this. So. Alright. That's pretty good there. Okay. He's got his Butcher coming in. Okay, sure. So he does get a 6 of damage in. If he opens. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do this on here, I think. Okay. Alright, so we can do this or these. I think we'll go with the big boy, maybe. Wow. Holy shit. Okay. Did not expect that. Alright, so he can get a good trade here, but I think we gotta get our lurks in. Okay. Alright. Do have Jawfish as well in hand. We got the Bone Skewer, so we have to. We could block and do some shenanigans with that. He's got a Hecarim coming in, okay. Okay, let's do this then. Alright, a little scary attack coming in, for sure. Okay. This goes here. Are we dead? Down to 2. Okay. Down to 2. Are we okay with going down to 2? We're still not quite at Lurk, unfortunately. I think we just gotta go down to 2. I don't think there's much we can do about it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we do have the jawfish, which can do some damage. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Actually, does that get us there now? If we do call the pack on here, put Rek'Sai down, so let's see, okay. So Rek'Sai on top, and then we can have Rek'Sai attack. We might actually get there now. So let's see what we can do here. I guess we'll see what he does as well. Oh, atrocity. Okay, well we can bone skewer out of that. Unfortunately, that puts something else on top of our deck now. Yeah, and that's the only downside now is we don't have Rek'Sai on top. Okay. In that case, do we just go for stats here? Or units? Let's just go with, let's go with most units here. I mean, excuse me, with the stats here. Okay, so we'll just tech with this guy. Don't want to risk him. I need to have a blocker. Do have the jawfish coming in. If he's got another atrocity, we're in trouble. Okay. So if he gets ephemerals going, then I think he pretty much just wins, right? If he just opens, we've got the jawfish. Okay, so we still have the jawfish. So I think this is our best play, is to hope we get both of these. Alright. Not bad, not bad. He may have something else, though. He's still got 2 cards and 6 mana. Let's see what he does here. Okay, so we can do this. Block the damage. Alright. We might have this. Let's see. Now, do we risk the Rek'Sai? Do we just open? So what does open look like? Open looks pretty good. He could still atrocity, right? If he's got atrocity, he's got it. Alright, let's just do as much as we can. See what he's got. Oh, we got him. Wow, okay. Alright. Close one. Very close. Yeah, that time holding up our bone skewers really helped a lot. Really was critical having that bone skewer to prevent the atrocity. Alright. On to the next one. Yeah, the one thing with this deck is, yeah, you've got no healing at all, so if you get down, you're in trouble. If your health gets low, there ain't much you can do besides block. Alright, act first, let's try to get a 1-drop. Trundle, Tryndamere. Alright, not a good hand, unfortunately. Alright, so unfortunately, yeah, we're not in a good spot here against this type of deck. We want to start fast. But that's the thing with Lurk. Sometimes you just don't get a good start. Okay, we can at least do this here. See if we can get something here. Alright, we got the Lurk trigger. Nice. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Go ahead and predict as well. Get the hammer snout. Okay, maybe an avalanche here. Valfeast, okay, sure. Alright. We could just trade this. If he wants to trade, I'm actually okay with that. Because then he's not blocking this. Okay, yeah. He could get the avalanche now, sure. But he's playing, I think this is Iceborne Spiders. That seems to be the deck that most people are playing. Alright, we'll take the pass then. We'll just take that pass. And we'll go with, get the big boy online. I'm gonna have Trundle come in here. We could beat Trundle with a bone skewer if we needed to. You could avalanche here as well. A lot of things that you could do. Okay, he's got the Trundle. Alright, we'll just go for everything in here. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, and we hit this. Oh, nice. That was really nice. Goes down quite a bit. Okay. Alright. I'm totally fine with him regenning this up. He's still far from getting his ice pillar down. Getting that Rek'Sai was really nice too. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a one drop down. He might avalanche, right? If he avalanches, we can bone skewer. Get the kill. Blighted Ravine, okay. So we'll go ahead and do this now. And then we can play the Under Titan. Okay. And then we can open attack. And we can call the pack Rek'Sai on there to get even more damage. And these should get the spell shield. Actually, I don't know if this... I'm not sure if they'll get it right away or not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We do have this. That's pretty nice. Oh, they do get it. Nice. Couldn't remember how that interaction works. Okay. Heal's not enough. Got him. Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Up to 5 and 2 now. Up to 5 and 2 with this deck. Keep going for a few more games. You can see the very, very powerful combos with this deck. If you get it rolling, it's pretty nice. I definitely enjoy me some Lurk. Alright. Against another Mono Shurima. Okay. This one's got Zera. This one could be tough here. The Zerath pings can be very annoying. Okay, I like this whole hand right here. 1 and a 2. Yeah, let's keep that. Yeah, Zerath can be kind of challenging because his pings can really chip away at these. We got low health for most of our starting units, so can definitely be a struggle if they get a lot of their units down early on us. Okay, another one with the ancient prep start. I think our last opponent in Mono Shurima had that too. All right, so we'll go ahead and open on our turn. Yeah. Oh, actually, I can. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Get the Rek'Sai there. Get the guaranteed 2. Very good start here for us. So now our Snapjaws are gonna trade pretty well with a lot of his stuff. Okay. He's got his Rock Hopper down. Okay, sure. So yeah, this is the danger of this deck is these 3 attack units. Plus, he gets the vulnerable Rolling Sands. Can be very, very tough to deal with. I think we just skip this because we're planning on just doing this now. At least we kill this. No, oh, we did get the Lurk. Okay, cool. So that was a good trigger there. I'm just gonna block it. So, yeah, we'll take that. Okay. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. So now we can do. I want to get go ahead and the predict in. I like just getting the guaranteed. Oh, there we go. That's really nice. Okay. So we're in a good spot now because we're going to get up to... So we'll go ahead and do this because you can get a trade no matter what. Yeah, let's just do this. So now we're up at 8. So now Rek'Sai is a really good attacker coming forward now. Okay. So Rek'Sai can do a lot of damage because now she can flip if she gets a good Lurk in as well. So we'll go ahead and get this the big boy inside. Get the big boy going. Okay. Sure. Okay, am I worried about... He's got 1 attack, so let's just do this. Let's just stop the damage. He may have Shapestone, perhaps. Could have a few things, but... Alright, so now we've got some really good things with double Rek'Sai. I mean, this is really strong. This is gonna be pretty good attack for us coming up here. That would be good last turn. Alright. So let's go ahead and grab this on him. Let's even get him to play something. And then we'll drop down the Rek'Sai. Not a guarantee. If we don't hit Lurk, it won't flip, but... Oh, okay. That would have been good, but this is still pretty good here. So we'll see what he's got. Oh, we can actually guarantee it. I forgot about that, because this one flips into a Rek'Sai's Call to Pack. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's do... Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. We do get another one drop, too. Let's go ahead and just guarantee, since we're getting the damage coming in. Do that here. You know what? Let's get Rek'Sai first. And then let's get these going. Yep. Okay. So we got a guaranteed Rek'Sai flip. So she levels up. And then we got a really nice hand going forward. So now the Nasus, I mean, he can get a kill somewhere, but he's, you know, he's not in a good spot here. Okay, Hourglass, sure. Down to 3, alright. So he still has no kills on us. I guess we can go ahead and get this one down here. Looking really good right now. We do have the Jawfish coming in next turn too. We've got this here. Okay, so he gets to level up. So this will be pretty strong actually, won't it? So get him all the way to level 3s. Okay. Too bad we don't have the Jawfish right now. Okay. So this is all the way leveled up. So they get the Emperor's deck, and I forget what Nasus does on his level 3. Negative 3-0, okay. That's really not that bad, to be honest. It's not great, but it's also not the end of the world. Okay.
I am a god amongst men, an ascendant.
Okay. So minus 3-0. We could just do this just to get a buff these guys a little bit more, right? Okay. So if he attacks, we can trade Rek'Sai for him if he wants to do that. Okay. So let me go ahead and do this. Okay, sure. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do go ahead and do this. Should be hard for him to stop this still. Okay. He can get some of these guys going, but they don't stop Overwhelm. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. So, alright, we got him. Shurima Cinematic Universe. I mean, he got the level 3 guys. I mean, hey, he had them, but a little too late. But hey, he got the cool animations, right? That's what it matters the most, right? Alright. Up to 6-2. We'll go a couple more games with this. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We are only in silver, so not like we're playing against actually good players, but hey, gotta start somewhere. I'm not as impressed with the mono Shurima decks, but I do think Zerath is pretty good right now. There's like a Zerath Kindred deck I've been seeing going around. It's pretty strong. Kindred in general, I think, is a little bit underrated. Definitely can be scary with Kindred. Okay. Rumble Draven Scion. Okay. Discard deck. Interesting. Alright, so we're acting second, so I'm fine with keeping this. I'm fine with keeping this for the next turn. One drop would be great, but okay, got the one drop. Nice! Got a couple one drops. Alright, let's see what he does. We may want to trade if he's got a one drop here. We'll see what he does here. Otterpuss. Okay. Alright, I'm fine with him just taking one is not a big deal to me. Okay, sure. Take you one damage. Okay, we'll do the Chronomancer to get a guaranteed, unless he makes us +2. He's probably gonna do this one, right? Yep. Okay. Not great, but not the end of the world. We do have other plays. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the guaranteed, do I want Call the Pack to put this back? No, let's just do this.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
He's got two mana. We'll see what he puts down. Okay. Interesting. So he's getting a Mecha Yordle with the Squeaker. Very cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and just attack then. He doesn't have any good blocks here, really. He can't block this one, so. Alright, sure. Gives up his little Otterpuss. Alright, so he's got the Twin Blade Revenant, which he discarded to get with this, so, okay. Unfortunately, we don't trade with that, bro. Okay, interesting. Got double impact. Okay, let's just, we'll do this.
Go get a shiny devil.
Let's get a block here. Okay, we'll do that. And now his guy doesn't really have good blocks for us. Go ahead and do this too, just to make sure we can force the trade. Alright. Rek'Sai, that would have been nice last turn. Does open really do much here? I mean, he can play this, right? So we definitely want to do... I think we just want to do this right here, right? We'll keep this back, because we don't want to just trade with this right now. I think that's okay. And we'll see if we hit the Lurk. Okay, we do hit Lurk, so that's good. Okay. Alright, got the Pokey Stick, sure. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't really use our mana here. I want to keep this for next turn. Well, do I? Or do I just want to play this down? Yeah, this is really not doing much, unfortunately. Maybe we should have started with this Walking Sands then. Since we really weren't going to play anything else, just use our mana up. That's probably was the better play there. Okay. That's okay. You got rid of the scrap heap. Okay, I guess it's doing the same thing, isn't it? Alright. So I like playing the big boy down, the Under Titan down. We do have another one of these. Nice, okay. I guess depending if you play something really big, we could potentially do this just to stop his attack. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just slow it down. He probably does not want to attack into this. And then we can always play the Lurker this, especially if he wants to trade this or something. Okay. Oh yeah, so we just do this then. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Okay, I like the predict here. Let's do Call the Pack, because then we can use it with Rek'Sai here. Coming up. Alright, so this thing's got a free attack. At this point, I don't think it really matters. We're getting kills with everything. We trade with everything, so... Except for this thing survives still, so we'll just go for it. Okay, sure. Okay. He could have a buff or something. Oh, okay. Or just that. Sure. Alright, so we just trade out boards. Not the end of the world. Could play this, but we've already hit the lurks and it wouldn't gain any more. So I'm gonna save it. I'll save it one more turn. We'll see if he opens or not. Okay, he's just gonna open. Sweet. So let's go ahead and we can actually do this right now. Call the pack. Oh man, we got so many. Okay, let's just go ahead and get this one going. Some more damage in. Okay, sure. And then Rek'Sai coming in is going to be pretty good now. We can also play one more of these, depending on what he plays here. If he plays nothing, we go in with another one. Let's see what he does here. Okay. Am I cool trading this? He's not doing the Lost Soul, is he? Is he doing Scion? I wonder what he's doing. Problem is, we're kind of getting to the late game, so we kind of want to finish him off pretty soon. We don't want to keep going too long. Okay. Do I really want to trade? I think I'll. Well. Alright. You know what? I'll play it safe. He's gonna play this probably, right? Yeah, unfortunately these are just not great into these low. It's too easy for him to get a good trade on it. I don't know. I could have played these differently. Yeah, now he's got. Yeah, definitely don't want to play it now. Okay. Okay. One of the things we can do is we could play the lurkers to start next turn and see if we hit it. Okay. Well, he's got that too. So if we hit it, then we know Rek'Sai is also going to hit it, right? Fortunately, we just don't have enough for both of these. Alright, let's just try this first. Let's see if we hit the lurk. Alright, we do. So we know Rek'Sai can flip. He's probably just going to trade the Conchologist, right? We'll see what he gets out, though. He's not quite... Oh, he's almost pretty much at Scion now. So if he plays Scion, he's going to flip. Do we lose if he does that? Well, it's not good. Let's put it that way. Yeah, unfortunately we just didn't get this going early enough. He had enough blockers to kind of... We couldn't make good trades. We had a little bit awkward with our lurkers in hand too, or our snapjaw swarms, that is. We just didn't have good times to really play them where we'd get in value. Like that time wasn't really good value. He's able to block it with a 2/2. We'll see. He's got so much mana. We'll see what he wants to do here. If he plays Scion, should I play the Doombreaker now? Okay. I think we just go for this then. We'll see what he can do. This at least gives us more blockers, assuming he doesn't get popped by something right here. I don't know what he could have that would kill this right away. Could have Mini-Morph, I suppose. I don't think these decks run Mini-Morph, but it is possible. Usually these discard decks don't, but... Scion's a 7-drop, right? Okay. Okay, can't drop below 1 health. Sure. So I still have to do this. I still get overwhelmed damage in. Alright, we got some of this. We got the Jawfish. That actually could be pretty good. Assuming we shouldn't get killed here, but he can do some damage to us. Okay. Alright, nice. Okay, sure. Go ahead and put that on him, I suppose. Alright, so he's only got one card we don't know. He's gonna prank us again, sure. Which one? 2 cost, okay, sure. Alright, so Jawfish, unfortunately the spell shield's not great though. Because that means he can take a hit and then keep going. But we'll have to see what he's got. Okay, Draven's biggest fan, that's fine. Do I do the Jawfish? I think we need to wait on this. Let's just do this first. No, let's wait in case we need to put something bigger. Problem is all these just like just jump in, so they don't really do much. I guess it trades, right? Trade's not bad. He's gonna trade with whatever he gets in there. Okay. He's got a couple of those he can put in. Guess we'll go and do the other one here. Yeah, at this point we're kind of committed to this strategy. So if he plays this, I think we're okay. If he attacks now, that's actually okay as well. Just do this, right? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe he's got a way to kill this. Okay, he does have a way to kill it. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. I guess that's why he attacked. Okay, so we know he doesn't have anything else, so... Alright. Go there. We've got this coming in. We could do Jawfish. But I think we gotta do this. Okay. Well, let's make a decision after we see what he plays here. This could end up being better. It's really hard for this to not be good, though. Let's do this, because he probably won't open, right? But we also have 2 pulls here, so we can get... Actually, we can get a kill right here if we hit the Lurk on this, right? Alright, so we're not worried about that. Let's go here. We can go with here since we can get a kill there. He can do this, right? Spinning axe. But then he's yeah, that's actually what he'll probably do. But at least it's killing it, right? And if we hit Lurk, I think we win, basically. Alright, we hit it. Nice. So there should be no way... Yeah, there's nothing you can do about this. We got the guaranteed 11 overwhelm damage. Awesome. Alright, we got it. We got him. Close one. He got us pretty low, but Lurk pulled it through. Up to 7-2. Alright, let's get to one more game. Guess to that 10 game mark. Definitely like Lurk. Alright. Definitely have some close games. So this is, it's you know, there's a lot of randomness in this deck. A lot of RNG, but there's still some skill involved. It's not just go face the entire time. Okay, it looks like Poro's up against here. This should be a hard matchup, I would think. Alright, acting first. Let's see if we can get a 1-drop. Because we have nothing that blocks it loose. Oh man, not a great start. Let's see if we can get a 1-drop maybe. No. Okay, not a good start. I don't think we can pull this one out. And he's got a good... He discarded... Was that Iceborne Legacy he discarded? Whoa. Okay, I don't know about that, but... Alright. That's an interesting discard. That seems like the key to this deck. I guess he doesn't... Maybe he doesn't think he needs it. Alright, so we do have this... The Call to Pack, the Pyke. We can get the guaranteed Pyke. Let's try the Rek'Sai Collar. And we're just getting all our top end, unfortunately. What do you want for next turn? Maybe this. So first we're going to go ahead and get the Pyke going. Man, we're just getting all big stuff. This is not good for this deck. This is a deck we want to go fast against. And he's got stuff like Mystic Shots, Three Sisters, stuff like that. So we got the Pyke spell coming in, so that is good. So that can help against his Poros. But yeah, I literally have nothing else I can... None of these I can play right now. Damn. I could maybe throw one of these just to try to get something small. I think I have to do this, right? I think I can't just sit here and do nothing. I think I gotta get some plays going. Okay, that's at least one of them. I don't know, maybe holding up the Death from Below would be better. Okay, so he's getting his Poros going. Poro Snacks, maybe? Or Mystic Shot? Mystic Shot, okay. Sure. Alright. Okay, is he just full attack? Alright. He does not. Okay, I think we gotta do this. We gotta prevent damage. We just have to. Unfortunately, he's just got a good start on us, so... Alright, well, we can do one of these. Try to get some lurks in. I just don't see how we're gonna win now. We just had such a bad start. It happens, though. You know, sometimes you just don't... You don't draw your small guys early. They can be rough. Alright, so he's up to... What's that, 2 lurks? He's up to 4 attack on our pikes. Yep, there's the Poro Snacks, sure. Okay. Can still lurk from below. And that should kill even through Iceborne. Okay. So let's go and do this. One of these. Next turn. Still gonna do our death from below on one of them. Okay. Sure. Okay. Go ahead and do this on one of these ones that's not vulnerable. Okay. We can pull our next one. So we're okay. We're not in a good spot, but we're not. It's not dire yet. Not quite yet, at least. Okay, we can do this on the other one too. That's pretty good there. And we can get another thing down. Okay, we'll see what he's got here. We'll see what he's got. Okay, he's got more Poros. So that's 2 more. Oh, that's 3. Okay, so I think we're dead now, aren't we? Yeah, we're just dead. He can get all these down. Even if we kill 2, he's got... He'd have to somehow not open attack. I think that's the only way we can possibly win at this point. So if he decides not to open attack for some reason. Because then we can Jawfish. Yeah, that's literally the only way. Oh, okay, he's got it. Alright. He got us. Poro's got us. Alright. 7 and 3. Not bad. So not bad with the deck. Yeah, you can see a couple times we had a rough start there. You know, sometimes if you just draw your big guys, you just can't do anything. You don't get your 1s and 2s early on. Yeah, it's a tough one, especially against Poros. But yeah, overall, deck pretty good. I definitely enjoy it. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.